And not unlike your own, Angela Shelton dices and dines, learns and loves. The only thing she cannot seem to do is play by the rules. So here we find her, stirring up recipes for your body and mind. Today, Angela demonstrates that independence is always in season.
It's time for a Stirring Up Trouble flashcard. Select one for a focus of the day. Parent. Parenting is important, even parenting yourself. Many people were raised by wolves, like some of you, and your parents had no idea how to raise a healthy, happy child. So you have to learn to parent yourself. Just as you would take care of a child, make sure that you eat well, get enough rest, do your homework, and have some playtime. Today, I'm going to make a fruit salad by using a papaya as the bowl. Papaya is incredibly good for you. If you cut it in half and remove all of the gunky seed part, that you can then put a fruit salad into and make it look like you know what you're doing. Then I'm going to add a little flair by dipping pineapple in chocolate and adding it to the top. You take chocolate and melt it in a double boiler. You can take a little teeny pan and put it into a big pan of boiling water. Now the reason that you do that is so that the chocolate doesn't burn. Ooh. Ooh. Put this chocolate into the pan. Sometimes you can't find fruit because it's the fall. So I went to the freezer section and got strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and mango. So I'm going to chop an orange and a lime and squeeze the juice over the fruit and add a teeny little bit of cayenne pepper. It gives it a little bite. You can also spice up your sex life by trying new things. But I wouldn't use cayenne pepper. Stir up your fruit. Now, your chocolate is melting in your double boiler, so go over and stir it just a little bit. Delicious. This is a papaya. Take it and slice it down the middle. Isn't it pretty? All you do is take a spoon and spoon out the seeds. You could also use a grapefruit, but they're awfully wide. I like smaller little openings. You just take your little fruit salad that you made. Look at that.
Here comes Johnny Appleseed to remind us that patriotism doesn't come with a receipt.
Did you know after World War II, our government and corporations invented a little thing called consumerism? It was a way to stimulate growth in the economy. That tasted like real tap water. Keeping up with the Joneses was considered patriotic, and it was your duty as an American to buy and consume as much as possible. If you do have to buy things, make sure you only buy things that you need, and that they come from companies that you trust to be eco-friendly. Below are ways that you can research your favorite products and companies. Remember, you vote every day with your dollar bill, so make sure that you vote for change.
I am going to dip pineapple into chocolate. This is wax paper. This is probably the only time in life that you'll use wax paper. All I do is I chop the head off of my pineapple. My goal with the pineapple is to create little triangles. So I'm going to cut it down the middle like this, and cut it down the middle like this. Lay it on its side. Look. Little triangles. Check it out. Look at it. Make sure it's nice and coated on both sides. Lay it on the wax paper. I bet Jesus would love this. Jesus was here last week. He talked about how he didn't really believe that marriage was necessary. And I started thinking about Charlotte Castle saying that you had better sex when you had a committed, safe relationship. And I've been thinking about it. Actually, a committed relationship, when you feel safe and protected, would be pretty nice, as long as they're not too expensive. Now that you have your fruit laid out on wax paper, preferably pineapple, although you could use strawberries. Now you take this wax paper and you slide it onto a cookie sheet and put it in the refrigerator or the freezer. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes for your chocolate to harden around your fruit. Ladies, let's face it, many of you are, well, brilliant. You're crafty, creative, you're little geniuses. But in order to start your business, you need a website. But many of you start freaking out, having a panic attack. How do you start a website? Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. This little techie teenager said he's going to charge me $15,000. Listen. Just like Mary Kelly told us, you need to take time to learn about money. You need to take time to learn about techie things. Techies charge you that much money simply because they know a language that you don't. All you have to do is go learn the language. When you hear HTML and RSS, CMS, CSS, URL, blah, you just want to freak out and go stick your head in an oven or take a bunch of pills. The help menus are helpful, but you just have to sit and read them. And then there's many forums out there with all these little tech nerds that'll answer all your questions, especially if you put up a picture of yourself. Google has a site called Blogger. If you go to Blogger, blogger.com, you can start a blog and a website at the same time. It's the same thing. And you can start selling your products. You can start voicing your opinion. You can start whatever you want. Stop the panic and anxiety. Learn about technology. Keep coming back to stirringuptrouble.com and I'll show you more ways to be a super secret techie geek. Look at your fancy little fruit bowls. They're so cute. When you're ready, you just plant your little chocolate-covered pineapple onto your fruit cup. Pretty presentation. There's nothing like making art out of food. Any way you slice it, you should take care of yourself and make sure that you use organic fruit so that you're not ingesting too many pesticides. Be healthier by putting healthy things into your body, like tea. Tea Valise has 2 different kinds of teas, Pure Essential for the morning and Oolong Boost for the afternoon. It comes with this amazing tea sipper. All you do is open the pack and pour it in. Fill it with water. Tea Valise has a clever travel mug with a nifty sifter top, so your tea leaves don't get in your teeth. And for those of you who like to make money when you're sleeping, you can join Tea Valise's affiliate program for free. Go to the link on stirringuptrouble.com and make money when you're sleeping. I love making money while I'm lying down.
You're watching Stirring Up Trouble.
So check it out, isn't it fancy?
It's beautiful. It's like a fine work of art.
So today is National Boss Day.
I think a lot of people are scared to be their own bosses. You've been your own boss for a long time. What's the toughest thing about being in charge of yourself?
I would say like dedication and tenacity, but I would like to pay myself more. I'm going to give myself a raise.
That's good. Yeah, I'd like to stop being sexually harassed by myself. That's awful. The thing about being your own boss is you have to learn how to delegate tasks to your employee.
That's also why I use online dating, is for human resources.
How so?
Oh, I got my cameraman, my editor, graphic designer.
So you date for crew?
Yeah.
Okay. That works.
Well, you don't actually date. It's not that kind of dating.
Right.
It's human resources dating. And for food.
Yes.
But I'm really getting frustrated because I actually I wanted to online date because, in the back of my mind, I actually kind of want a relationship. Mm-hmm. I have a date actually coming up.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to cook for him or go out?
Go out.
Okay.
But I will take the leftovers and make it into a frittata. I think I'm going to quit dating and maybe have a boyfriend. Although this guy doesn't know that I think of him as a boyfriend. You wait for a while, right?
Oh, I'm a romantic. I'm sorry. I think if it's there, you tell somebody and save the rules and the games for people you don't trust. But when you feel it, I have a lot of respect for men and women who'll just open up their heart, and so I say dive into it. And I believe in loving recklessly and madly and passionately in many depraved ways.
That's awesome. This guy's really super romantic. He's actually told me that he wouldn't have sex with me for quite a while.
Wow. Hang on to that one. Because usually the guys save the not wanting to have sex until they've been married 5 years. So
next week, I'm going to use my leftovers from a date with a man and make a frittata. And we're going to talk about what to do with leftovers.
You're doing a whole show on leftovers?
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of my relationships.
Forget 30-minute meals. I'll do it in 15.
Stir up trouble. Stir up trouble. Stir up trouble.